Hello students, today let us study Standard 7 Physics, Chapter number 7, Electricity and Magnetism. Children, you all know very well that the property of the magnet to attract small objects toward it, it is called magnetism. In Standard 6, it was already taught to you. A magnet is a material that has the property to attract the magnetic substance such as iron, nickel or cobalt toward it. So these type of substances which can be attracted toward the magnet, these substances are called magnetic substances, and this property of the magnet is called magnetism. Okay, and materials which are not attracted by the magnet, these are called the non-magnetic material. Example, wood, paper, okay, or stainless steel, silver, gold. These are not attracted by the magnet, so they are said to be non-magnetic material. Now let us understand the different laws of, or the basic laws of magnetism. In Standard 6, it was taught to you, but still let us recapitulate. You know very well, a magnet is able to attract the magnetic materials such as iron, nickel or cobalt toward it. So this property of the magnet, this is known as the attractive property. Okay. If we suspend a magnet, or if we freely suspend a magnet, it always comes to rest in a north-south direction. This property of magnet, it is known as the directive property of the magnet. In this diagram, you can see this is the magnet which is freely suspended by the help of this inextensible thread. Okay, as we suspend the magnet, okay, then it always comes to rest in a north-south direction. The end of the magnet that points toward the geographical north is called the North Pole, and the end of the magnet that points toward the geographical South Pole is called the South Pole of the magnet. Now you can see in this diagram that when like poles of the magnet, they are brought closer to each other. Suppose this is the north pole of the magnet and this is also the north pole of the another magnet. If north pole of one magnet is brought near the north pole of the another magnet, it repels. Okay, it repels. Okay, that is same pole repels each other. And if we just change the poles of the magnet, here itself you can see, if the north pole is brought closer to the south pole of the magnet, then it gets attracted. Okay, that means same pole repel each other and unlike pole it attract each other. The poles of a magnet cannot exist independently. Here you can see, if a bar magnet is broken into two or more pieces, each part will have a north pole and a south pole. That means the poles of a magnet cannot exist independently. Now let us learn about the test for a magnet. How will you know whether a given sample it is a magnet or not? Children, you should know that repulsion is the surest test for magnetism. Okay, here in this diagram you can see an unidentified substance is taken and this is the bar magnet is taken. If this bar magnet is brought closer to this unidentified substance and it gets attracted. If it gets attracted, it may be a magnet or it may be a magnetic material. And if it does not get attracted, it is not a magnetic material. Okay. Now suppose at the first time this unknown substance or unidentified substance got attracted. Okay, if this unidentified substance got attracted, now what I'll do, I will turn this this one upside down, this magnet upside down. That means now I'll now here north and south, then I'll just turn it upside down, and now here I'll keep it south and then north. Now if I just make it upside down, and again suppose here this unidentified substance is got attracted, that means this substance is just a magnetic material. It is not a magnet, because at the first time when it was attracted, okay, and if it was a magnet and when we made it upside down, the poles change automatically. Here the south pole and here the north pole it came. Then at the second time, if this unidentified substance was a magnet, then it should have repelled. Okay, at the first time when it got attracted, the second case it should have repelled, because here the poles we made the poles here reverse. Earlier it was the north and here south, and now we have taken here south and here this end north. If first case it got attracted, the second time it should get repelled. Okay, and if it gets repelled, then this unidentified object, this is a magnet. So we can say that repulsion is the surest test for magnetism.